So when you read this next tweet from Mark Cuban from yesterday, you'll know why this is his quarterly. And there's so much here. This is his quarterly tax check that he wrote to the IRS.
Okay, yesterday was tax day. You had to have your taxes in by yesterday. We, of course, filed for an extension as we always do. But it's my understanding that you have to pay even when you file the extension, right? So they don't give you the extra time.
You might want to find
payment.
out.
Yeah. Well, that's what I said. My wife's like, no, our tax people said no. I'm like, what? Because I've always had to do that before. Yeah.
Are they going to pay the penalty, too, when they're wrong? I have no idea.
I don't think so, no. I don't think so.
No, bro. Yeah. Careful.
Yeah.
Anyway. Buy some cookies, y'all.
I figured, what's the penalty going to be today? 50%. So if I pay today, it'll just cost me an extra 50%. Hopefully it won't be that much. But anyway, Cuban had a little tweet yesterday on taxes.
Yeah,
for tax day.
So you have it in front of you there, and we don't have it on the screen. But his company or the people that did his taxes, they said, "Oh, just kidding. You actually don't owe $288 million. It's only what was it, $275 million?"
Yeah. Well, let's see. What a bragger. That's all he wants to do is show you how much you paid in taxes, so you think, "Wow, this guy makes a lot of money." He wants you to know he's rich. Okay, I got it, Mark. Thank you. I was wrong with my number yesterday. Got the number, and the wire is complete. Wanted to be accurate. Do I expect all of it to be used wisely? Of course not. But I'm still proud to be able to give back to our country. You're not giving. They're taking. Okay?
All right.
They're stealing it. If you were giving it, that's a different thing. You're not giving. They're taking. There is nothing patriotic about taxes, you freaking buffoon. There is nothing patriotic about it. Nothing.
Yeah, and so didn't they say that the people that did his taxes for him, didn't they say originally you owe $288, but we reworked the numbers and it's actually $275.
Yeah,
so why don't you give that extra money since you want to give back?
Thank you.
You should have said, no, whoa.
No, I want to pay the $288 million.
Do $288, y'all.
Yeah. KPMG has calculated the 2023 remaining tax burden. So this is after he's paid all year. Now he still owes $275,900,000.
What a weak man if he's cool with that.
And so he puts in parentheses a little lower than the $288 million estimate we had in December.
And what did he say?
All right,
after serving in the military, paying taxes is the most patriotic thing.
Yeah, what BS. I mean, that's just absolute, sheer, unadulterated idiocy.
And why would you wait till the last minute to pay those taxes? I mean, think of the interest that the nation could have made off of that if you'd paid earlier, sir.
Exactly right. So good for you, Mark. What a patriot you are.
What a loser. I mean, patriot.
I can't take it.
It's just...
We had a guy... We played the guy on Overtime yesterday, right? That was... challenging an IRS official on the fact that the income tax is voluntary. Now, we've heard this before. I don't know if you remember, but Harry Reid has spoken about this.
This is the pre-exercise equipment Harry Reid.
Yes,
this is the pre-Obama Harry Reid.
Yes, yes. This is interesting because he was being interviewed. I don't know who this guy is, but he's talking about income tax, and here's what Harry Reid had to say.
Our system of government is a voluntary tax system.
Oh, if you don't want to pay your taxes, you don't have to?
Oh, of course you have to pay your taxes. But
well, the government will force you to pay, or they'll fine you or imprison you. Will they not?
How does that make any sense? If you want to pay tax, it's a voluntary system. Oh, so if I don't want to pay, I don't have to? No, of course you have to pay. Well, then wait. Doesn't that conflict with what you just told me that it's voluntary? Do you understand the word voluntary? Apparently not.
We have a voluntary system. The fact of the matter is that if when you pay your taxes, you'll see in many other countries it's not voluntary. For example, in many countries, the government make sure that your employer takes out every penny. Many countries
don't file
income tax returns.
We have withholding here too, don't we?
Okay. I
Yes.
love how he
Yes,
says-
we do. It's a little something called withholding.
I love how the interviewer's like, he's trying to give Harry Reid the benefit of the doubt.
Trying
Don't we?
hard.
Like,
Don't
I
we
could
have
have sworn we had that here.
That seems like the system we have.
Pardon me?
Withholding?
With some programs, yes, but I'm talking about in some countries, European countries as an example.
Right.
There, you don't file an income tax return. There is no need to because your employer takes all the money out.
Okay. All right. Somehow it's voluntary, and somehow we don't have withholding tax. Oh, okay. Well, then everything's great. So if I decide not to pay my taxes and I just tell them, well, Harry Reid said it was voluntary.
Yeah.
In fact, I think it says in the code, according to the guy we played on Overtime yesterday.
Yeah, you got to go see
We
that
got to look
video.
up the code because, go back and watch that. It's pretty interesting.
How would you get access to Pat Gray Overtime?
Wow, you know what? I would go to BlazeTV.com and I would subscribe. Mm-hmm. I would subscribe. And I would use the promo code PAT.
No,
Pat Originals?
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
Is it? Did
That's what
give
they.
us a new
That's
one?
the code we had the other day.
They gave us a new one?
Yeah, they
Oh,
did.
I didn't
Pat
get that
Originals
email.
30, I think, and you save $30 off your
Oh,
subscription.
nice.
If that's still in place, and I think
So
it is.
Pat Bingo 30's gone. It's now Pat Originals.
Yeah, so we can promote the original series
see.
that we're doing.
Okay.
Some good stuff there. Anyway, check that out from yesterday because it's fascinating. I mean, I don't recommend you don't pay your taxes because you will wind up in jail. But if you wanted to take this all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court because it does say voluntary in the code, look up the code and see if it actually does say income taxes are voluntary.